India is in day 2 of lockdown. Huge rush is being witnessed at metro cash and carry outlets in Bengaluru. It's one of India's biggest B2B wholesalers, which caters to 3 million Kirana stores and Horeca clients. To find out how it is dealing with the panic buying and how they are stocking up on supplies, we have with us CEO Arvind, Managing Director and CEO, Metro Cash and Carry India. Thank you very much, Mr. Arvind, first of all, for talking to News9. Now, the entire globe is facing an unprecedented situation. Do tell us, how is Metro Cash and Carry running the show during this lockdown phase?
I think you've shown a video which does a great job of showcasing what we are doing. So we are doing everything possible to maintain the safety and health of our customers and also all our employees. So there's a temperature check being done at the entrance of all the stores. We have all the employees wearing masks, and we are basically ensuring social distancing between customers and the employees in all our stores.
All right. Mr. Arvind, although the state government has been continuously requesting the people not to indulge in panic purchase, we are seeing that several of the people, lining up outside various supermarkets or various outlets. Now, do tell us, what are the challenges that you are facing?
So first of all, I'll say that we fully endorse the decision of the Prime Minister to put the country on lockdown for about 21 days. And we are fully cooperating with the state government as well as the central government. And we have put in place the safety measures in each and every store. I think you carried a story on our flagship store in Bengaluru, in Yashwantpur, about a couple of hours ago. So we have put in place, safety measures, temperature checks. Any customer with any symptom is being asked to not shop, and they are being politely told not to enter the store. We also have enough supplies of all the essentials and the food products that customers are looking for. Since the country went into lockdown, there was a Janta curfew on Sunday. There was some frenzy and there was some panic buying that we saw on Saturday. Monday and Tuesday, again, most of the country was under lockdown. It became quite bad yesterday, but things are slowly coming back to normal. We are getting a lot of cooperation from the state authorities as well as the center to ensure that we have no disruption in our supplies. And I want to, through your channel, tell all our customers that we have enough stock in all our stores. So there is no need for them to panic. We have enough supplies of the basics like flour, lentils, rice, cooking oil, fruits, vegetables, the detergents, the toiletries, the hand wash, the sanitizers. We have enough supplies in our store. We have stocks for about 21 days. So there is no need to panic. And also, I would request them to cooperate with our staff, because sometimes consumers get perturbed or they get agitated when they are running temperature or they have coronavirus symptoms, and we ask them not to enter the store. So I would request cooperation from the customers too. We have enough stocks, as I said earlier, and our prices are also very competitive. So we continue to have the same prices, the same competitive wholesale prices that we used to have before the outbreak of the virus.
All right. Mr. Arvind, according to you, what role can e-commerce play in such a situation?
E-commerce can play an important role. I think we have to look at it from the industry standpoint. So for customers who cannot venture out for whatever reason, they can rely on e-commerce for delivery of daily essentials. And for customers who would like to come out and shop, we have stores that are operational. Since we are a wholesaler, our primary customers are the Kiranas. Now in India, 90% of food and grocery business is through the Kirana channel. And after the panic buying that we saw last few days, they have run out of stocks. What we are trying to do is facilitate deliveries to these Kirana stores so they don't have to venture out of their shops. They can place an order with our sales representatives and we can deliver everything to them within 24 hours. So delivery plays an important role in these times to maintain or to minimize contact between the customer and the employees. So delivery will be an important vehicle for the next 21, 22 days.
All right. Arvind, do tell us, are you already witnessing an increase in prices of commodities?
See, there has been some shortage in some of the products like lentils, dal, which is a very basic item, and also in cooking oil. The reason for that is there was some restriction in truck movement because a lot of states had closed their borders, and this started happening from Saturday. So there are low supplies, and some of the people may have taken advantage. But in our stores, the prices, as I mentioned earlier, continue to be what they were. So we continue to be extremely competitive on pricing, and as I said, we also have enough stocks, so there's no need for people to panic. Through this channel, I also want to thank the state authorities, especially the Police Commissioner of Bangalore, the Municipal Commissioner of Bangalore, for giving day passes to our employees so that they can show up for work, and also for allowing the delivery vehicles to ply around on the streets and roads of Bengaluru.
All right. Arvind, what are the precautionary measures taken by Metro Wholesale to safeguard the customers from COVID-19?
So as I said, we are doing very strong queue management. So we are maintaining a 6 feet distance between the different customers. We have our employees managing the queue, so customers cannot come to each other, close to each other. Second thing is everybody is being checked for temperature through an infrared thermometer. If they have high temperature, they are not being allowed to enter the store, or they are coughing and or if they have cold, we don't allow them to enter the store. They are all being given a mask for free, so that they don't, even if they have any problem, is not asymptomatic, they do not infect others. The other thing that we are doing is there were some people who were put under quarantine, self-quarantine, and their hands were stamped. We are also checking their hands to make sure somebody who's supposed to be on self-quarantine is not coming out and shopping and therefore endangering the lives of other people. Our staff is also being given masks. We have about 50 sanitizer points through the entire stores. So customers as well as employees can use these sanitizers freely. And we encourage them to do that every 30 minutes or every 45 minutes. We have stopped selling loose commodities because a lot of times people used to touch and feel the rice and the pulses, and then they would shop. So all loose sale has been stopped about 2 weeks ago. Everything that we are selling is pre-packaged. And we have some of the highest levels of hygiene and safety in our stores. Here, I would also like to tell your viewers that we are a German company, and Germany is one of the countries that has been most effective in controlling this pandemic. So we have a lot of learnings from our head office in Germany and our store operations in Germany, which we are reapplying in our stores in India, all the 27 stores. For instance, we have about 30 safety measures which were adopted and put into place well before the lockdown was enforced. So these measures have been placed right at the beginning of this month, since March 1.
All right. Arvind, what more measures, according to you, can be taken to ensure that customers practice social distancing?
That's a very good point. One thing I will like to again tell everybody is that there is no dearth of food and essential articles in the country or even in Bengaluru. So people should not panic. Yes, there was some uncertainty in people's minds on Tuesday and Wednesday, but things are getting better. Even as we speak today, just to give you an example, today all our 27 stores all over the country are operational. Yesterday, this number was only 19. So the 8 other stores which were closed down for some reasons are now operational. We have better attendance from our staff, so we can keep the stores operational longer. So I will just tell people not to panic and not to hoard. Buy as much as you were buying earlier, because there is no dearth of essential commodities or other staples or FMCG products in the country. The factories which were making these products, we are in touch with industry bodies like FICCI and CII, and through them we are dealing with talking to the government, and everybody is working collaboratively to ensure that people get essential daily staples and FMCG and food supplies that they need. So there is no need for panic. I've never seen a situation where competitors are collaborating with each other, because what is important at this point of time is the interest of the citizens of this country, and to make sure everybody here is safe and healthy and stays that way.
Right. Arvind, can more cash counters be opened to prevent the rush at the existing ones?
Yes, we are trying to do that. But as I told you, Neha, earlier, that we are running short on staff because our employees were also a bit scared about this coronavirus. And many of them had difficulty reaching the stores yesterday and to some extent today, though the problem has come down. So as the attendance in the stores improve, we will definitely keep all the checkouts open. For your viewers, I would like to say that we need their cooperation because right now we are running our stores with 30% of the normal staff attendance. So these people who are working in the stores, I would request them not to lose their cool with them. Understand that they are trying to do their best under the constraints that we are all facing.
Right. You did mention that you're short of staff. So can the number of customers be limited?
Yes, we are doing that. So we don't allow more than 50 or 100 customers at any given point of time inside the store for a 1 hour period. And you have seen our stores are pretty big. So as it is, people they never used to get congested. But under the current circumstances, we are taking extra precautions to maintain the 6 feet distance between customers and employees. So we are regulating the traffic flow into the store. And I must say that, while yesterday there were some customers who were not happy, but today we are seeing cooperation from everyone. And people do understand and realize the gravity of the situation.
Okay. For the benefit of our viewers, do tell us, Arvind, what is available in Metro and what is not?
So what is available in Metro right now is all the daily essentials. So we have the commodities: oil, sugar, ghee, atta, flour, all the miscellaneous commodity articles. We have the entire range of FMCG products. So all soaps, detergents, toiletries. We have, sanitizers. We have enough stocks of sanitizers. Again, people should not panic. We have enough quantities of masks. So we have all the basic essentials. One area where we are running thin on inventory is on fruits and vegetables, because fruits and vegetables is a very fragile ecosystem. We get deliveries in our stores on a daily basis, sometimes multiple deliveries in the same day. Because of the disturbance in the supply chain for last few days, we might be running short on fruits and vegetables in some of the stores. But we have enough supplies of what we call hardy produce, which is your onions and potatoes, garlic, etc. But some of the fresh green leafy stuff, we could be running out in some stores.
So are other day-to-day medicines also available at your outlets?
Yes, we have all the OTC products. So you look at Dettol. Dettol is available in our stores. We have the normal pain relief medication, the basic analgesics, all those basic OTC products are available in our store. We don't sell the prescription products in our stores.
All right, Arvind, lastly, do tell us that what are the challenges faced in running the operation and also your message for the people who are indulged in panic buying.
So, as I said, this is a time for all of us not to be selfish and also look at the interest of fellow citizens. As I said several times during this interaction, we have enough stocks in our country and also in our stores. So there is no need for people to panic. So that's one message. Second thing is, I would also request the employees to come to the stores on a regular basis. There is no police is cooperating with them because some of them had bad experience a couple of days ago. But police is now cooperating. We understand that cops had a duty to role to play and they had to do their duty. And now the cooperation is really excellent between the state departments and all the retailers and all the wholesalers. So there is no need for even employees to panic. Let them come to the store, take care of our customers, and the role that they play is as important as the role being done by the health workers. So they also play a crucial role. They need to understand that everybody in these times have to be less selfish, have to be selfless.
Absolutely.
And focus on taking care of our fellow citizens. And I'm very confident that with the measures being taken by the Prime Minister and the stringent enforcement of the lockdown rules, as a country, we will be in a much safer place in 20 days' time.
Absolutely. Arvind, just last question. So several people are complaining that prices of several commodities has flared up. Is that true?
We are not seeing that in our stores. So maybe there are some people who are indulging in black marketeering, but certainly that's why it's important for organized retail, organized wholesale to be open and not experience any disruption. So some of the people, local wholesalers, some of the local retailers may have done it, but certainly not in our stores. And even I can tell you, we are in touch with all the suppliers, all the food suppliers, all the commodity suppliers, and everybody has enough supplies. Typically in the system, you will have, just to give you an example, in our stores, we would typically have 21 days of stocks. And while there was some disruption in the supply chain for a few days, things are coming back to normal. And I'm very confident in next 2-3 days, things will become absolutely normal.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Arvind, for joining us with all of those important details. That was the CEO, Arvind, the Managing Director and CEO, Metro Cash and Carry.